HostGator shared versus WordPress hosting review. What's actually the best choice for your website? If you've been searching for the right hosting, you've probably seen these two options, and it's not exactly clear which one is better. So while I'm here building a website in the background, I thought this would be a good time to talk about this, break it all down, and help you figure out which one is actually the best fit for you. And here's the thing, most people assume that all hosting is the same, but that's definitely not the case. Picking the wrong one can seriously affect your site's speed, security, and even how much traffic you can handle. So if you're thinking about going with HostGator's shared hosting or their WordPress hosting, you're going to want to hear this before you decide. Now, let's start with shared hosting. This is usually the cheapest option, and it's what most beginners go for because it seems like the best deal. And for a basic website, yeah, it can work. But here's what a lot of people don't realize. Since it's shared hosting, you're literally sharing resources with other websites on the same server. If one of those sites gets a traffic spike, your site can slow down, sometimes to a crawl. And if you ever need to scale up later, you might find yourself running into limits that you didn't expect. Then there's HostGator's WordPress hosting, which is supposed to be more optimized for WordPress sites. It's faster, has better security, and comes with automatic updates, which is nice because a lot of people forget to update their site, and that's how they get hacked. But here's the catch. While it's marketed as WordPress-specific hosting, it's still kind of like shared hosting underneath. It's just tweaked to work better with WordPress. So while it's an improvement, it's not a completely different type of hosting. So what's the move? Honestly, if you're running just a basic site, shared hosting can be okay. But if you want something built specifically for WordPress that actually gives you better performance, Bluehost is usually the better choice. It's officially recommended by WordPress, which says a lot, and they have optimized WordPress hosting that's actually built for speed, not just a shared plan with WordPress slapped on top of it. And here's another thing, HostGator's support is hit or miss. Some people have great experiences, but I've definitely seen others struggle to get help when they need it. Bluehost, on the other hand, has 24/7 support that's actually solid, and if you ever run into an issue, you're way more likely to get it resolved quickly. Now, to be fair, one thing HostGator does well is pricing. Their shared hosting is really cheap, especially if you're just getting started. But the problem is that those low prices don't last. When it's time to renew, the prices jump up, and a lot of people don't realize it until they get hit with a bigger bill. Bluehost also has discounts for new users, but their renewal prices tend to be more reasonable in the long run, so you're not caught off guard. At the end of the day, if you're just looking for the absolute cheapest option and you're okay with slower speeds and shared resources, HostGator's shared hosting might be fine for you. But if you want something that's actually optimized for WordPress, that runs smoother, and has better long-term performance, Bluehost is usually the better move. Plus, there's a discount link in the description below if you want to check it out. So that's the breakdown of HostGator shared versus WordPress hosting. Hopefully, that clears things up and makes it easier for you to decide what's right for your site. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.